Hey, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're talking about something we all experience but maybe don't really think about, the sun. We're going to dig into the powerful and honestly surprising connection between sunlight and our mental well-being. It turns out a sunny day can literally change your mind, and we're about to find out how. So, let me ask you something. You ever been stuck in an office with no windows and you just feel your energy tank? Or on the other hand, have you ever noticed how everyone just seems to be in a better mood when summer finally hits? Yeah, that's not just you imagining things. There's some real science going on there. Right. So we all know the basics. Sunlight gives us vitamin D, it's good for our bones, all that physical stuff. But that's really just scratching the surface. The benefits go so much deeper, especially when it comes to our minds. It really is one of the most powerful and, best of all, free tools we have for our mental health. So over the next few minutes, we're going to break down exactly how this natural resource works its magic inside our brains.
Okay, so let's get into the mechanics of it all. How does this actually work? Well, the source material lays out 4 key ways that sunlight directly messes with, in a good way, our brain chemistry and how it functions. And it starts with a pretty famous chemical.
First up is serotonin. You've probably heard of it, right? It gets called the happiness neurotransmitter for a reason. You can basically think of it as your brain's own built-in mood booster. When you've got healthy levels of it, you tend to feel happier, calmer, and more positive.
And here's the connection. When sunlight hits your skin, it actually triggers your brain to release more of that serotonin. You know that awesome kind of lighter feeling you get after spending some time outside? That is not just in your head. That's a real, measurable chemical boost happening in your brain. Pretty cool, huh?
Second, sunlight is the master controller of your body's internal clock, your circadian rhythm. Getting some sun first thing in the morning is like hitting the on switch for your day. It sends a super clear signal to your brain that says, hey, time to be awake and alert. This helps set you up for a healthy cycle, so when it gets dark later, your body knows, okay, now it's time to chill out and get ready for sleep.
All right, number 3 is a big one for pretty much everyone: stress. Our bodies produce a hormone called cortisol when we're stressed out. Well, it turns out that getting a little bit of sunshine can actually lower the levels of cortisol in your body. It physically helps you relax and reduces that feeling of tension. And finally, benefit number 4 is all about your brain power. Ever feel like you just can't focus? Natural light can be a total game changer. Research shows it can sharpen your focus, it can help improve your memory, and just generally give your cognitive performance a nice little lift.
Okay, so we've covered the why. We get it. Sunlight is awesome for our brains. But the big question is, how do we actually get more of it, especially with our busy lives? So let's shift gears from the science to some simple, practical things you can actually do.
This is a fantastic little toolkit. Let's run through it. That first one, morning sunshine, is huge. Just 5 or 10 minutes outside when you start your day really helps set that internal clock we talked about. Number 2, taking your lunch or coffee break for a quick walk outside, major midday mood boost. And if you can get out into nature like a park, even better. But hey, even if you're stuck inside, just opening the blinds and working near a sunny window makes a real difference. And last, try just taking a moment to stand in the sun. Feel the warmth and just breathe. These are small things, but they add up to a big impact.
So as we wrap this up, the big takeaway is really about the power of these simple choices. Getting your daily dose of sunshine isn't some huge, complicated commitment. It's a small act of self-care that can make a huge difference for your mind.
Look, here's the bottom line. Sunlight isn't a magic cure-all, but it is an incredibly effective, accessible, and totally free tool you have in your mental health toolkit. By carving out just a little time for it each day, you are actively supporting your mood, your sleep, and your focus. And your brain will definitely thank you for it. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. What's your favorite way to get out there and enjoy the sun? After hearing all this, maybe think of one small thing you can do this week to soak up a few more of those rays. Thanks for joining me for this explainer.